On today's episode of Mama's Boys, episode 6.
Episode 6 titled Infinite Wisdom.
Infinite Wisdom, or episode 6, We Wish We Were 6 Inches. It's a working process. Work in progress.
That's a long title.
But another episode again for y'all today. Again, we appreciate y'all listening. Give us a feedback. Really means a lot to us that we know y'all are enjoying the show. But yeah, this week we debut one new segment, trivia. We'll see if that goes. If y'all like it, let us know. If y'all don't, we won't ever do it again.
If you don't like it, then you probably should ask some questions in the Q&A.
I wasn't gonna say that, but yeah, that Mama's triplets, and like always, a whole lot of other bullshit. But again, thank y'all for listening, and without further ado, episode 6.
Cue the intro music. What's the name of the song?
Too much.
Too much.
Too much.
So we counted all up 'cause it's gonna get more. Yeah, hold up.
Recording.
Yes, sir.
We live, baby.
I was thinking so. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to Mama's Boys.
Shout out Zimbabwe's.
Personal sponsor.
Damn, I was going to go another tangent, but just saying Zimbabwe made me think of another tangent.
Do it.
Do it.
It's not too early.
I think I might have told you this. Audience, some of y'all might know, but my uncle,
From California.
different one,
Okay. The couple uncles.
not the one that tried to kill me.
Okay.
Zimbabwe's, my uncle is from
Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe.
From Zimbabwe? Or like, okay.
Born and raised
Okay, I have questions.
in the southern. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Whose sibling is this?
So it's through marriage.
Okay.
My mom's.
Not a blood uncle.
No, I
Okay.
wish. I would be an
That
NBA.
that would
Yeah.
that would make me have more questions.
Yeah. No, my mom's sister's husband.
Okay,
It's my aunt's husband.
gotcha.
Yeah. Any other questions?
No, that actually answered all of them.
Okay. Cool. We'll move on. No, he's from Zimbabwe. South African. He played a sport at LSU.
Okay, let me ask you this. Now that brings a question.
Mhm.
How is he from Zimbabwe, but South African?
He got a scholarship at LSU to play a sport. Guess what the sport is?
Rugby,
Nope.
soccer.
Nope.
What the fuck?
Swimming.
Okay, but that doesn't answer my question.
How did he?
How is he from Zimbabwe,
Mhm.
but he's South African?
So I don't know the exact story
Okay.
about that, but I know his older brother was a swimmer as well.
Okay,
Like,
legit.
legit swimmer. He got a scholarship to go at Alabama.
Okay,
So, and I think his older brother's a couple years older than him. So my guess is that his brother was in the U.S., is in the SEC at Alabama.
and they just caught wind.
Caught wind. He probably told his brother, like, hey, it's just nice over here.
Yeah,
Maybe try to get into an SEC school. So maybe
right. That's
try to
LSU.
go there, yeah. But yeah, he got a scholarship to swim at LSU.
Met your mom's sister at LSU.
Mm-hmm.
Took her to Pound Town.
Yeah. Yeah, they got kids. So
Go
yeah, I guess-
Tigers.
Go Tigers, yeah. But yeah, I think it's just a thing to bring up. Like,
That's a fun fact. Get to know Trey.
get to know me.
Didn't
Yeah.
know. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. And one of his jokes is, or I make the joke all the time. My uncle is African American. Actually,
Which is not
Yeah.
wrong. Yeah.
and they see him. He's a 6'2" white guy with
Swimmer.
with an Irish accent. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would say tangent. It's not really a tangent. It's about the same subject. What is one from Zimbabwe called? Like you call Americans because they're from America, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it like Zimbabwean?
That would be my guess. Yeah.
Zimbabwean?
Yeah, Zimbabwean.
Zimbabwean?
That's a mouthful.
That's why I asked, because that's a lot.
Probably say I'm South African.
That's a totally different
Country, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's tough, man. Anyways, yeah,
Yeah.
that was my first tangent.
Nice to know.
I don't even remember what I originally was going to bring up.
We weren't even started yet. That was the first thing we talked about.
I know, I was going to bring something else up. Fuck it, I don't know.
So life update, as you may have heard or may not have heard if we got cut in the intro. Episode 6, Infinite Wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Emily. She just got her
wisdom teeth, dude. That is so fire.
She just got her wisdom teeth pulled. She's currently asleep on the couch.
Shocker.
This time it's warranted.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
I'd be doing the same thing. Yeah.
So she fell asleep around 6:30. She had slept until about 11:30. The second me and Trey sat down and put the headphones on, she woke back up.
Heard her like walking around out there. I'm like,
Fuck. But it's my duty to go medicate her, change her gauze, all the above.
Yeah.
And so that's what we did.
be a good boyfriend.
Fiance.
Yeah, I always like I know that, but it's just
She might slap you for that.
I know. That's just something that's not like a top of mind, I guess, you know?
No, I get it. But she's now back asleep. She's not in too much pain, which is good. So
Yeah.
we're good. I think we'll be good.
I think so. What else has been going on? Nothing, really.
No, I Renaissance Festival. Sunday.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Are we still going?
Yeah,
We are?
we are. I don't know if she's gonna come.
Okay.
But we talked about it, and she didn't tell me that I wasn't going.
That's nice. Yeah. But I mean, by the time you're watching this,
It would have already been.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll maybe if we have some pictures and stuff, put them up on there.
Oh, hell
We got
yeah.
some costumes.
Got some costumes.
So Reese, when we were talking about it, Reese was like, "Yeah, I'm dressed up as like a fucking Viking because we're watching the Viking show."
Big Viking
Yeah,
guy.
like, dude, yeah, I ordered some shit. I got a Viking, not like super out there outfit, but just Viking.
Oh, mine's way more Viking.
And I got
But
some like
I
head
wanna
tats and
feel-
stuff.
I want to feel like. I would say I was gonna say I'm gonna feel out of place because I'm like probably going too hard, but I think these people are gonna go hard.
Yeah, but I was brought that up because you said we're gonna dress up as Vikings.
As Vikings, yeah.
And
No,
then-
I get where you're going.
Yeah. And then you texted me like, "Hey, so apparently this is Renaissance Fest, which
Yeah.
happens a couple hundred years after Vikings,
It's in England. It's stationed in England, like
Yeah.
1550.
and they already had like a Vikings Fest already."
So there was 6 weekends of the Renaissance Fest. There was themes each weekend. One was like pirates. One was Vikings. So we missed the Vikings theme weekend.
Mhm.
But the theme for this weekend, because it's the last weekend, is like fireworks finale.
Hmm.
So I'm pretty sure it's just like a culmination of all the weeks. I'm pretty sure people will be dressed up
as
just
whatever, yeah.
whatever the fuck they want.
Yep.
And like I said, if they have an issue with us dressed like Vikings,
We'll just
chop their head. Exactly.
I probably don't bleep that or something. I don't know if I can say the R word on
We'll pillage their
the
village.
internet waves.
We'll-
Yeah, pillage their pussies.
Their village.
That's terrible.
I got an axe. A fake axe. It looks real, but it's
Mhm.
fake. I got a horn to drink ale from.
Yeah, so
I
Reese,
went way too dumb.
you're gonna look fucking legit.
I'm going to look legit, but I'm going to feel like I'm trying way too hard.
No, but there will be people out there trying way harder and like
I-
speaking with
I'll
accents
put
and
it
stuff.
this way. I don't think there will be a better looking Viking than me on Sunday
No,
at the Renaissance Fest.
fuck no.
Picture here. But you have more facial hair than me, which is nice for a Viking.
Yeah.
You also have the ability to get head tats, which is legit.
Fucking fire.
You're gonna look like a
Yeah.
like a legit head tag guy. I'm excited though. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
They have armored jousting,
Like a live, like
jousting.
reenactment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
We're gonna go see that. They got. I've been looking up like the shows and everything. And the gates open at 10. They close at 5. And I plan on like being there
The whole time. Yeah, fuck you.
There's too much shit to see out there without going the whole day.
100%.
So while we're here, I do want to mention that if you watched episode 5, when we were doing the Q&A, and we had the Q&A about the 2 males and giving and receiving,
Yeah.
I want to say that there was some bleeps when I spoke.
Mhm.
I want to clarify that no homophobic slurs were said during those bleeps.
No.
There were other choice words that are not homophobic. They were rated X, and we felt that they probably should.
Yeah,
get
it was
bleeped.
just giving like specific visuals that
right. It was a little too much.
yeah
To put
put
on
out there,
YouTube,
yeah.
But nothing.
So we were just being safe with it. It wasn't
yeah,
like
it was nothing derogatory
No.
to any individual. It was a description that was too graphic.
yes.
Just want to clarify
Yeah.
that. What about you? Life updates? You're getting really good at this podcast shit. You're getting a little better at this podcast shit.
Yeah, I mean, when I was over here editing the other day, as far as like editing the audio, it only took me like
It took you like 40
40
minutes,
minutes.
which is come a long way.
Yeah, I will say, I mean, definitely. I mean, might have if you watched that last episode, I did have a lot more like clips and videos
Yeah.
and stuff. But I mean, it took me like 8 hours straight of editing, but it didn't feel like it's too much. If that makes sense, you know.
Yeah, but I appreciate the work you do.
Thank you.
I think you do a good job. But if you are watching this one, episode 6, Infinite Wisdom, let's put a couple Q&As down in the comments or on Spotify. I think because going into what we're going to go into a new segment here, simply because we don't have enough Q&As.
Yeah, I mean that's partly our/my fault, just because we record on Thursday, but the episode doesn't come out till Wednesday.
Right, it's
So
quick.
they only have like
A day.
24 hours
Yeah.
to respond. But
But I mean, so you can see this. If you have more than one Q&A, throw
put
them
them all
all
in there.
Throw them all in there. We'll just make a master list, and we'll just pick a couple of them. So maybe we need to, just for full transparency to the audience and you, maybe we need to cut it to just like a couple Q&A. If we have a list of 7,
Only do like
only
3.
do 3 and
Yeah.
then save the rest for another episode.
Yeah, so I always have like a backlog.
Yeah.
Yeah, smart.
Because we did like 7 last week.
Yeah, we did a lot. That was like a whole episode. Yeah. I liked it.
It was nice.
It gave us a lot to talk about.
No, I like it, but
Yeah, because sitting here now, I just told Reese like you're gonna have to carry this episode because like I don't know what the fuck to
we
talk
gonna-
about.
It's gonna be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
If we're doing this every Thursday, every week's not. It's not like a big exciting
No.
week.
And also like I feel like we see each other
More than
4 to 5 days
yeah.
a week.
So we talk about shit all
All
week.
day, yeah.
But new segment. You want to intro it?
Yeah, so new segment. This is something we do pretty much every time we see each other.
Yeah. Well, we it's daily. It's a daily thing.
Yeah. But it's Daily Dozen Trivia. This thing right here on the screen, Daily Dozen Trivia. Hopefully.
Shout out.
Shout out. But it's pretty much Barstool has like a trivia show that they put on where like Barstool personalities are on a team. They play against each other a couple times a week. But they came out with a thing, the Daily Dozen Trivia online. I'll put it up here. I'll put a link in the description so y'all can play too. But it's almost like a Wordle except for trivia. Like they update every 24 hours with a list of 9 questions. And pretty much just go in, answer them if you can. And then after it gives you like stats of like other people's scores, like how they did and all that type of stuff. So
Yep. So I think what we're gonna do is there's 9 questions, which is because it's called Daily Dozen,
yeah,
right?
yeah, it does make sense. Yeah.
But there's 9 questions. So we're going to pull them up. We'll try to answer them as quick as possible. Try not to have too much downtime or just silence. I think after we talk about it, If we know the answer, we give a couple seconds, give you time to see if you can get it before we say it.
Right.
And then we'll say our answer, check if it's right. Out of the 9, we'll see how many we get right. At the end, there's a national average.
Yes.
A national average of who got what right. Our goal here on Mama's Boys is to be the national average.
At least.
At least be the national average. We want to get all 9 right.
I mean,
Ideally.
we got it a couple of times.
A few
Granted,
times. Sometimes these questions are fucking hard. Though.
ridiculous.
Like, I don't fucking know.
Especially like the sports ones.
Yeah,
like
the 1975.
like MLB and NHL. Like, you know, we're from Louisiana, right? Like,
1975 NHL semifinals.
Yeah.
What goalie had 6
Like,
saves?
I don't know, Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah. I don't fucking know.
We'll get right into it, I guess. Like I said, 9 questions, 9 different categories, and yeah, we'll see how this one goes. If you like it, let us know.
And if you don't, Q&A.
Q&A. All right, let's see. All right. First question. NFL.
NFL football.
And I want to apologize in advance for my pronunciation and mispronunciation of words.
Yeah, if I do catch it without looking at it, I'll tell you.
I have a little bit of a lisp. To replace Edgerrin James, the Colts drafted this running back in the first round out of LSU in 2006, to which he'd rushed for over 1,000 yards in each of his first 2 seasons.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Joseph Adai.
Fuck yeah.
Bang.
Bang.
See, and I wonder if they asked the whole country the same questions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is.
Because we've had a couple LSU questions.
I know.
I think Barstool likes LSU, though.
I
I
mean,
love LSU. So fucking drunk. Insert that clip here.
this way.
You have to do your right hand, yeah.
Yeah.
But I was talking about Big Cat. On
For
the,
what?
On the clip.
What clip?
Fellatio.
Oh, so what Reese is talking about. I'll insert it right here. Next question. College basketball. These are sometimes hit or miss.
I'm not the biggest college basketball guy, but
Sons of NBA All-Stars Glenn Robinson III and Tim Hardaway Jr. were teammates and part of a Final Four run from this Big Ten school during the 2013 tournament.
Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't give anybody time, but
fucking
bye.
ding. Next question: soccer.
Oh shit.
Soccer, football. What South American country won the first World Cup in 1930?
Ooh, I feel like it's got to be one of 2.
Brazil.
Or Argentina. 1930.
That's tough. For some reason, I want to say it's not Brazil.
Well, then it's probably
Or
Argentina.
Argentina.
I feel like I don't know of any other South American. There probably is plenty. I'm not a big soccer guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Argentina.
That's a good guess.
And wrong.
Wrong. It's probably Brazil.
Next one: retail and shopping.
Black Friday.
Yes, the Costco brand
Ooh.
Kirkland Signature is named after the city of Kirkland, which is located in which U.S. state where Costco is still headquartered.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck if I know.
Dude, you were just there.
I fucking love Costco, dude. Place is so
I've been with
fucking
IT
awesome.
Quinn a couple of times. So nice.
Fire.
They have everything.
No, tangent, ding. I went there like 3 days ago to get 2 things: protein bars and trash bags.
Why'd you go to Costco? Just sorry, another tangent. Why'd you go to Costco for just that?
Because sell in bulk
Okay,
for.
so you wanted a
cheaper.
lot of trash bags and a lot of protein bars.
I got 75 trash bags and 40 protein bars. Yeah.
Damn.
But I went there to get those 2 things. Walked out. Total $225.
Damn. What else?
Those
you
2 things weren't that expensive. I
What
got
else
a
did
lot
you
more
get?
shit. Just a bunch of food. They sell a lot of like, pre-made stuff where you just like put in the oven or put in the pan
yeah.
and stuff. That's
Or just like bulk
fire.
non-perishables.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Back to the question
nice.
though. I have no idea.
No,
where
I
Kirkland
don't.
is from.
I have no idea either. You want to guess, or you want to just wait, skip it? You can skip it.
Yes. Fuck it. Celebrity mashup. This is gonna be hard to show you, but it'll be up here. Pretty sure it's John Krasinski and Anna Kendrick.
I trust you. You're good at these.
John Krasinski,
So it is
Anna,
Jim from The Office.
and what's her name in Pitch Perfect?
Becca.
Becca.
Jim and Becca.
Tangent. Anna Kendrick is also in the movie The Accountant with Ben Affleck.
You've told me this.
I haven't watched. Further tangent. At LSU, one of my accounting teachers was like just a big nerd, but he told us all to watch this just because like Ben Affleck, main character, is an accountant, like super smart, and he kind of does like real world accounting stuff. So he wants us to look at that. But the movie is just so fucking good.
I need to
And
watch
Ben
it.
Affleck, Anna Kendrick, and what's the guy that plays Punisher? John Bernthal.
Sounds like that. Sounds like
He's
that.
in that too. It's
I know exactly who you're talking about,
Mhm.
and that name sounds like it matches him.
Next question. Chain restaurants.
Okay.
Mango A Go Go, White Gummy, Orange Dream Machine, and Strawberries Wild are names of drinks offered by what beverage focused chain?
Mango A Go Go. I feel like I should know that.
What's a beverage focused chain?
Smoothie King?
Smoothie King doesn't have White Gummy,
White Gummy.
Orange Dream Machine, Mango A Go Go, Strawberries Wild. I can't really think
Dude.
of like beverage. The only things come to mind are like, we say Smoothie King, Starbucks, not Starbucks.
Mango A Go Go.
It's probably something that like we don't have here.
It might be.
Like a
Kind of like nobody knew LSU's running back in 2000, whatever.
six, like Jamba Juice, something like that.
Jamba Juice is a good guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Jamba Juice
Okay.
because if it's one of the places we brought up, we would know if it's Starbucks or Smoothie King.
Yeah. I don't think Smoothie King has like you said, a White Gummy.
Jamba Juice.
Shut up, Jamba Juice.
I don't really have it.
Don't fuck with you, but you got that all right.
I couldn't even name where one is.
I want to say that we might have had one like somewhere around campus at LSU.
I'm sure there's one in New Orleans, but I just couldn't tell you. where it is.
Never drank a Jamba Juice.
No.
But shout out.
Television.
Television.
Anthony Anderson racked up 7 Best Actor Emmy nominations for his leading role in this ABC sitcom from 2014-2022.
Blackish.
I was going to give them time to answer, but
Oh well, fuck. I'm sorry.
as a
If y'all
Dash.
got time, figure out where Kirkland's located.
back, bang.
Nice.
Movies. Box office hit Arnold Schwarzenegger played a tough detective who goes undercover as elementary school teacher. It's 1990 action comedy.
Kindergarten Cop.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Is that the one that it's kind of a Christmas movie? No, what's the one he's in that's a Christmas movie?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I think maybe that one.
Is it? I'll look it up.
Arnold Schwarzenegger Christmas movie. Pull that up, Jamie.
Jingle All the Way.
Never saw that.
I haven't saw it either, but I know it's like one of the like kind of bigger Christmas movies.
Okay.
Last one, music.
I like music.
From 03 to 04, this rapper had 3 top 5 hits with Holiday Inn, Right There, and One Call Away. It's like, you know, 2,
Yeah.
1.
Snoop D-O Double G.
No.
No?
I thought it was like some like Chingy. I can
Chingy.
picture Right There, Right There.
Oh, I was thinking, what you doing? Nothing, chilling at the Holiday Inn.
Oh.
I like Chingy. Chingy
Is that
Chingy's right
his-
there. Chingy
is
is
it
right
his-
there. Bang.
Chingy.
Chingy.
So only
Sorry,
one-
Snoop.
Only one we skipped was retail shopping for Kirkland.
Kirkland?
Is that like Ohio?
I want to say Missouri.
Yeah, I guess Missouri. I like that answer. Kirkland, Missouri. Nope. So after you finish at 9, they give you a double dip where you can
Double-
answer one question twice.
Okay. We
So
have
you
2 wrong right now?
Yes. So I mean, probably the soccer one,
Yeah, I would go Brazil.
Brazil.
It's probably not that either, though.
For some reason, I want to say like it's South American. So
Peru?
I was gonna say Colombia, but that's
That's South
Central-
America.
Yeah, it is South America.
1930.
Yeah,
Dude, you gotta guess Brazil.
you got to. I mean, you feel stupid if you don't. It's not Brazil.
Colombia? It's Colombia.
Uruguay.
We never would have
I
got
feel like I when I see that, I knew that
that. Who did Pele play for?
Brazil, but that was like in the
Oh.
50s. So yeah, soccer we missed. That was Uruguay, and retail shopping Kirkland was Washington.
Washington.
I would never guess. I would thought it would have been like middle U.S.
Yeah,
for
I
some
was
reason.
thinking like hub, like easily ships
Mhm.
everywhere.
Yeah.
So 7 out of 9. It's not
That's pretty
terrible.
good. Let's see. Average score was only 4.5.
4.5.
We got 7.
Fuck
Bang.
the average. That's a win.
Yeah. I mean, and also I'll put up on the screen. It gives you like percentages of each category, how many people got it right.
How many people got their LSU running back right?
Only 40. And then
Shout out Bad
obviously
News.
the soccer one was 23%.
Okay.
The Kirkland one was 35%. The Jamba Juice one though, we got that right, 34%. So I feel like we
Damn.
did pretty
What was the lowest percent on the questions?
soccer.
Soccer.
23. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
tough.
pretty
I mean, I never would have guessed. Uruguay.
Also, celebrity mashup. Let's see if I can pull up the picture and show you. Yeah. Only 40% of people got that. I feel like that's pretty easy.
I could see how without seeing it
Mm-hmm.
and your answer, I was thinking her face on his head.
That would be easier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because girls, just their hair, it's kind of.
Right. Only you would know.
Yeah, I know I definitely know what the top of Anna Kendrick head looks like.
Yeah.
I never met her, but if
When I'm
Hit me up.
gone. When
I'm
I'm gone.
gone. Staying in.
Tangent. The other night, I got home from work or whatever, and Emily and her cousin Berkeley were watching Pitch Perfect.
Mhm.
It had like just started, and I'm like, oh, fucking Pitch Perfect. So I sit down and like they both pass out within the first 30 minutes.
Wait.
No way.
Wait. First of all, also this is before Emily's wisdom teeth.
Yeah, this was like last week.
You're telling me Emily was watching a movie and she fell asleep?
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
Anyways, Berkeley one and the same boat.
Yeah. Was she eating a can of peaches?
She did not have the ulcer. Another tangent. Apparently, if you have an ulcer, you should eat a can of peaches. I've never heard that.
The more you know.
She's from fucking BFE, so maybe they do that out in the sticks.
Sticks.
Shout out, Burke.
Saying that, but BFE, if we'd have, say if you were like in New Orleans and like I met you at a bar or something
Yeah.
and asked you like where are you from?
I said Santa Monica.
Same would never heard of it.
Yeah.
2, I would be
This guy
thinking like
got you
BFE. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. She's like from legit BFE though.
Mm.
Like almost Texas, but like in the middle of nowhere.
Really? How's she here?
She goes, so I guess I'll tell your whole life story, Burke.
I don't have to. I can cut it out.
No, she doesn't care.
Personal.
I'm not getting too deep. She is from Evans, Louisiana, which is almost to Texas, like 3.5 hours from here. But she is in culinary school at Nichols,
Okay.
which is in Thibodeau, which
Yeah.
is like 5 hours from where she's from. So she stays in Santa Monica, Louisiana, while she's going to school. She actually graduates in like a couple weeks, and she's gonna go back.
Culinary school, huh?
Yeah, she's specialized in pastries, desserts.
Damn, that's fire. She gonna make y'all's wedding cake?
No, my granny's grands / granny twin, who lives across the street, is gonna make our wedding cake.
Nice.
She's apparently made everyone in my family's wedding cake.
Oh, so she like has to make y'all's.
She doesn't
doesn't have to, but like it's kind of her thing.
like it is her thing. And then like when I asked her, she was like, it wasn't like she was like, oh fuck, I gotta make another one. She was like, really? You want me
make it?
you want me
Yeah.
to make it? I was like, fuck yeah.
I gotta pay hundreds of dollars for that.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably still. So we'll buy the ingredients and everything, and then probably just give her some money on top.
Yeah.
But yeah, to get it professionally, well, she actually, I mean, she's pretty damn good at it. She's done it literally
She
for
got practice.
20
Yeah.
years. But yeah, What were we talking about before that?
Nothing. Berkeley.
Well, how did Berkeley come up?
Oh, came home one day and
Oh, Pitch Perfect.
Pitch Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I finished that story.
I don't
They
think so.
passed out. It was like, I don't think I came home from work. I might have came home from Grand Creations
Mhm.
and like stayed up till like 1:30 in the morning just finishing Pitch Perfect. It's a
It's a
good
solid movie.
It's
yeah.
a very good movie. And I like music, so I like, I can dig a cappella.
Filmed at LSU.
Also that. And now it's time.
For what you may ask? Mama's triplets.
Triplets.
So we came into this. I don't know if you can tell, but we were not prepared. Even though it is Thursday, we're going to record. We didn't really
No,
talk about anything.
Emily's surgery,
Yeah, kind of put a.
I wouldn't say put a dent in it, but it took precedence.
Yeah.
Is what I'll say.
So we came up with this topic like 30 seconds before we start recording. I like the topic though. I think
It's a good one.
big
I
one.
think it's good.
We came up with top three. I guess it's a top three list, but your top three favorite video games.
Yep.
Yeah.
Top 3 favorite video games. You want me to go?
Yeah,
Number
go your
3?
3. Yeah.
All right, number 3. I don't know if you've ever heard of this game. You might have. Don't know if you've ever heard of this game. You might have. Army of Two.
No, never heard of it.
So it's a third-person shooter game,
Mm-hmm.
and it's basically like these mercenaries. They're like our contract. It's like the army, but it's like contractors.
Mm-hmm.
So like governments can like just hire this squad of whatever. Well, it's 2 guys, and you play split screen, and you like go on these different missions.
Yeah.
Whatever. Similar to like Call of Duty, but it's third person. It's not first person.
That was a PlayStation 2.
I think
Xbox?
we played it on like the original Xbox.
Okay.
And me and my cousin, shout out Baron, we were probably like 13.
Mm-hmm.
And there's Army of Two, and then there's like Army of Two, like this, there's 2 Army of Two.
What a title.
I don't think that was actually the title. But like it's one of the first third-person shooters that I played,
Yeah.
and it was split screen, and there was like 2 guys, and one of the guys was like a bigger guy, and one of the guys was like a smaller, more swift guy,
Different
and he
classes.
he was like smaller than me, so like I played with the big guy, he
Yeah.
played with the skinny guy, and we just ran
Went
through.
after
It
it.
was so fun, dude. I remember they had this like after you got so many kills, you can like get this power up or whatever,
Mhm.
and it's pretty realistic. Like I'll say realistic. It was not super realistic,
I
but it
know what
wasn't
you
like
mean.
it wasn't like sci-fi. Like you were just shooting like guys in like Tamale or something like that. And you could, once you got enough kills or you got enough adrenaline, you could like press your 2
Power up.
triggers, and like the screen turned gold and like everything was slow mo, and you could just like
Mm-hmm.
headshot like 7 cats in a row. It was a fun game.
Yeah.
I would like to. I think you can download
Probably
old
yeah.
games. I would like to play that game again. That was a fun.
Yeah, they
game.
have on Xbox I think my dad has it, Xbox Game Pass,
Yeah.
where like you get there's like a regular one and a premium one, but just the regular one, like every month or so they re-update it.
Yeah.
And they leave you a list of 20 games you can download for free.
Yeah.
And just have it. So
Damn. Who has that?
my dad,
Shout out, Greg.
shout out Greg.
I love you, Greg.
So the way I thought of my top 3 was kind of the top 3 games I had like the most memories
Yeah.
with, which I guess for
That's
favorite
kind of what
is.
that's kind of what I
Yeah.
went with.
So my number 3, also shout out Greg, because I used to play the fuck out of this game with him when I was little. SSX Tricky,
Dude,
the snowboarding game.
that was a fun game.
that game.
Shout
was
out Baron, we used to play that too.
So the soundtrack on that game
Dude.
has to be up there for like one of the top soundtracks in video games.
Yeah.
Because the game itself is not too much to it.
You're
You're just
racing, and doing
racing,
tricks.
trying to get like points and like things in the sky. But there's a soundtrack like you going down mountains to.
Yeah.
It's tricky, rock around, let's rock around, let's rock around. It's tricky.
Well, they had all kind of different songs
Yeah.
though.
They had that. They had like alternative songs and stuff.
Yeah.
But I just remember playing that game for hours. Just
Dude, one day we're gonna download all these old games
Mhm.
and we're gonna play them on my Xbox.
fuck you. But that's my main 3. I just
like
have some memories of just.
I forgot about that game until
Yeah.
you just said it. That's
Mhm.
a good game. Number 2, I have Mario Kart. on
Which one?
just the Mario Kart on
Like GameCube?
Nintendo
Or
64.
OG.
Dude, OG Mario Kart.
Mhm.
I also like the Wii version.
Yeah.
They're both Mario Kart.
I will say I don't think I guess because I played, especially at that time Nintendo 64. I was obviously super young, but I guess the games I played growing up were like the games my dad liked to play. I guess
Yeah.
so he wasn't into more like cartoonish like racing
Yeah,
type type of games. So I didn't really play that much. But growing up, obviously, like everyone had that, so I played it.
Yeah, but
it's
like
just fire.
Mario Kart is just like a staple. Anybody can get on it and play it. It's not like it takes too much strategy.
No.
You're getting the fucking shells. You're throwing them. Tangent. If you had to pick a character, as you play Mario Kart, what character are you picking to race with?
I would say either Luigi or Yoshi. Yoshi?
Yoshi.
Yoshi?
I'm a big Yoshi
Big
guy.
Yoshi guy. Yeah.
I either used to get Yoshi or Toad.
Toad's fire, yeah.
Toad was nice.
So yeah, I didn't really play Super Mario Kart that much, but almost in my top three did know Super Mario Baseball on the
Yes.
GameCube.
Oh, dude, that's a good
Yeah.
point. That's a fun game. I thought about this earlier when we mentioned it, but I didn't put it on my list. Backyard baseball on a Nintendo DS.
I had the one on freaking PC.
Ooh,
We used to have the disc put in the computer.
fucking Pablo
Pablo
Sanchez. Dude, he's like the GOAT.
The goat. What was it? Jamie, you can look that up. Me. What was the guy with the red hair?
Pete Wheeler.
Pete Wheeler. He was my favorite. I just hit a bunt and like pop up right in front of the pitcher and I
Yeah.
get like a double.
Dude, I remember all them cats, dude. We had Pete Wheeler, Pablo Sanchez, fucking Joey McAdoo was a stud.
That
And then
game
like
was fire.
you got Pablo and then Joey McAdoo and then in three hole you got like Vlad Guerrero
Yeah.
smoking tanks, dude.
Ken Griffey.
Dude,
Yeah.
that was an awesome
That
game.
game was fire.
Not on my list, but probably should have been.
Yep. My number 2. Left 4 Dead 2.
I've never heard that in my life.
You say that, but you have because that's the game that I
Oh, the zombie
stole-
game.
zombie
Okay,
game.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
I didn't know that was a title.
yeah. It came out in like 2009. Probably look it up. It came out in like 2009, but I didn't really play that much. We and my friends in college started playing in like 2017.
Yeah.
We just all be in our rooms playing that, and it's just so fun.
Yeah.
You're just going through levels like just
like Call of
hordes.
Duty Zombies, but like more.
It's not like round based, I guess you could say. It's like you
Okay.
go through the map and trying to get to the other side.
Okay.
And there's a lot more like special.
So
I think
when
I
you
brought it
say
up last time.
levels, you're like going through different areas.
Yeah, different maps and stuff like that. Yeah, but there's a lot more like special. I've talked about it. I won't go too far, but it's different specialized ones.
Right.
I
The
can get you-
zombies.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just a fun game to play
You
with
got
your
the
bros.
Joe Rogans.
Yes, the jockey. It's just a type of game like anything can happen. Like so many funny moments. Like you think you're gonna win, and one of y'all just get snatched by one, and you
Yeah.
try to go. It's fire. Number
Number one.
1.
Yeah, number one, I have NCAA football 2007.
Yes. See, because everyone says 14 just
No,
because
that's just because that's recency bias.
7 was
7 with Reggie Bush on the cover was the best ever. I remember I had it on PS2, but I also had it on PSP. And I flew a lot at that time.
right.
So it was one of the few games I had on PSP. And, dude, it was one of the best games probably ever.
Who was on the LSU roster for that game? Was that the national championship team or was that the year before?
07. So I get confused on how they number the years. I think if it comes out in 07, it was the 06 rosters. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I'm trying to look it up.
But I want to say it was like Matt Flynn, Ali Broussard,
I can't find
Demetrius Bird,
it.
those cats.
Yeah. Still,
I
fire.
think Kevin Minter was probably the middle
Mhm.
linebacker or something like that. Craig Stelz.
Went to my high school. Went to Rummel.
Rummel Raiders.
Raiders.
It won't pop up.
I can't
No.
find the actual. I can find like the 2007 LSU roster, but not like
Oh.
the video game roster for some reason.
Yeah, either way. But, yeah, I mean, it was close. If it wasn't the national championship year, it was the team after.
Right. But yeah, like I said before, everyone always says NCAA 14, but that one was.
I'm super pumped for NCAA 24, which is supposed to come out next year.
I think so. They
jacked
keep pushing it
about
back
that.
all the time, but should
Well,
be next year.
I think it's next year, hopefully.
Hopefully.
I hope they don't make it like Madden, though. Like the mechanics of it. I hope it's still
Yeah.
I hope it's still similar mechanics to what it was.
I feel like Madden's got, it's like jerky.
It's not. I don't think it's necessarily jerky, but it's like they try to make it too
Too real.
realistic. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like Madden, it can get like hard to do shit. Like it's hard to score,
It's to
or
make
it's
it
hard
fun.
if you're playing defense. It's hard to like pick a ball off.
Yeah.
Like NCAA, like I can user pick the fuck.
Yeah,
out
if
of
your guy's
everything.
there, he's gonna
I'm
fucking
going
catch
to
it,
get
yeah.
it. You get in the area and you press Y or triangle, and he's going to pick it off.
Yeah.
I remember having like 6 picks a game, running the read option. Just you can't stop the read option.
No.
In Madden, you try to run the read option, you get fucking blowed up.
So my number one, I think I'm gonna change it.
Change it.
It's kind of wild. It was gonna be
Not the first time you've
yeah.
done it.
It was gonna be Call of Duty NW3, the one I always played growing up.
The old one.
Which,
I like that one.
as far as memories goes, just playing with my friends,
Right.
that was the most fun.
Super mainstream
Yeah.
pick though. So
Um,
change it.
Number one, might be mainstream too. I brought it up earlier, but it made me realize how much I love the game. Super Mario Baseball
Yeah.
on the GameCube. Granted, I didn't even actually have a GameCube. My next door neighbor, shout out Scroll,
Scroll.
nickname, that's his nickname. His name's actually Chad, but when you get like Xbox and you get online, they
Yeah,
give
yeah.
you like a random generated
Oh, you told
gamer
me this. You
tag.
told me this.
A gamer tag, and you can just switch it for free.
Yeah.
They just never switched it. So Scarlet Scroll 78. So growing up, I still just call him Scroll now.
Yeah.
But
Shout out Scroll.
he lived next door to me, and my dad brought us home from school every day. And I just remember going to his house, and just always playing Super Mario Baseball.
Nice.
Especially like,
That one's super fun on Wii also.
mm-hmm,
Because you gotta like pitch.
mm-hmm.
I forgot where I played that. It wasn't like that long ago. I feel like I played
Could
it.
have been, yeah.
But it's a good game.
Yeah. But like, because like like the campaign mode of it,
Yeah.
you start off, you pick your captain of that team, but then you go through like the world and have to beat different like Donkey Kong,
Right.
Bowser and
Their
stuff,
captain's teams.
steal their players and stuff. It was,
I like a nice campaign mode.
and just having it up, another underrated game, I guess you say, Super Mario Strikers, the soccer game for Super
Oh,
Mario was so lit.
I've played that too. That's a fun game too.
You could like cross it to your guy at midfield,
and like do a power up. And
and when you go for the bicycle kick, when you get close to the full power up, it like slows down. If you hit it right, it goes in the slow mo and it just goes in almost every time. It's just
that was a fun game too. On that note, let's just keep throwing
fuck
out
it.
random games. Shout out Rocket League. Rocket League's fun.
that's
dude.
something I never got into.
You never played Rocket League?
No,
Dude, Rocket League is like crack.
Yeah.
It's addicting. I like the accurate physics of Rocket League.
right?
Like you have to, like wherever you hit this ball, like imagine a sphere
Mhm.
or like a pool cue. Like the angle you take to
That's
it,
where it's gonna go.
like, and you could put some cut on it. Like it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Another underrated game I used to play with my dad all the time too. Let me make sure I get the name of it right. Basketball game, animated. NBA Street, Volume 2,
Volume
specifically.
2.
That was,
Set out Stretch on the cover.
yep.
Yeah.
And that intro, I
Oh,
think I
dude,
played
that
the car.
that soundtrack's
I'm
fire.
gonna put it right here. That, anytime I heard that,
Ba-ba-da-ba.
oh, it's fucking sick.
What's some other good games? I think One of my favorite Call of Duties was World War II.
World at War.
No.
Just,
Is it World at War? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That one was so fun. I love the Point du Hoc map
mm-hmm.
when you're like in the trenches.
Yeah.
And I used to run around with like an incendiary shotgun
And just
boom, like close quarters. That map was so tight that like you could just get a shotgun and just boom.
I know they're like remastering all the Call of Duties. I wish they remastered that game specifically.
Bees in here.
Specifically the campaign, because as far as like the story and like
Yeah,
the World
I
War II
don't
era,
think I've ever played the campaign.
dude, it's so good.
Yeah,
So good.
they all have decent story modes.
Mm-hmm.
Which one was like Soap McTavish? That was MW3. He's in a bunch of them actually.
Yeah, started in the first like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4.
Modern Warfare 4, dude. Okay, that one, I used to be decent at that one.
Yeah.
I used to run around with a P90.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, P90 was my shit.
And with all this Call of Duty games, it's like, and this is a different vibe of the podcast, not as much like
whatever.
we're just actually us just talking. But nowadays, like I think I talked about it before, but like I usually like it's not just because I'm older. I don't think. I think it's because it's more mainstream now, like with all these people like streaming and stuff and people making money off it.
Yeah.
Everyone growing up wants to do that. So they put so much time and effort into it
Yeah.
that like if I try to get on Call of Duty now,
Oh,
just
you get
play
wrecked.
online,
You get
I
wrecked.
couldn't enjoy playing online. But like granted, I was like top 20, top 10 in the world in MW3, but even like ones before that and after that, I can get on and just like play a couple games, like
Right.
not really trying super hard. Like sometimes
Just
like
get like 20 kills.
yeah, like for MW3, with my friends weren't online, I was just playing with myself. I would just, instead of having like my gaming headset and like listening for footsteps and shit, I would just like have my headphones and listen to music.
Yeah.
And it's like
just running
having a good
around,
time.
just playing.
If you try to do that now, you would go like 1 in 56. You would
Yeah.
get waxed on.
Yeah. Like people would see you before that you knew what happened. That does suck.
Yeah. Going extra nerd talk, I think it's because they do skill based matchmaking now. So like when you go and used to play Call of Duty, even if you were like me, like super super good, you get into a lobby like 6v6, like 12 people. There could be, it's just random. There could be guys as good as you, but there could be people.
You talking about back in the gap?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Not as good.
Well, so they would actually. I feel like back in the gap, they would be like 60 prestige guys and then like level 5
Right.
guys, but they would split them up on each team evenly.
Now, as soon as you queue into lobby, the algorithm like looks at your stats and puts you into people that are
You're
90% of the lobby is like with
Right,
you.
right.
So like, if you play like 5 games and like you come in first place every time, that next game you can come in last place. They'll put you in a lobby with just a bunch of animals.
Yeah.
And you get waxed. I'm like, dude, fuck this. This ain't fun,
But
dude.
that would
Like,
knock you back down to where your next match
Right.
is like. So I guess it's consistently like how you're doing.
yeah, which makes sense, but it's just not enjoyable.
No, yeah. I just want to wreck these little 8-year-olds.
Yeah.
That was funny too to me though, when, and I guess now still, I mean, I guess the OG Fortnite came back or something.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
But like, I got friends that are like, let's get on Fortnite. Like we're like 27, and my 10-year-old brother's like, yeah, I play Fortnite. I'm like, God, dude.
He's literally into Gwitty in the
Yeah,
Fortnite.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. They got like 7-year-olds just like, and like slaying on Fortnite.
Dude, like,
Unreal.
yeah, that's crazy.
Golly, I never was big into Fortnite, but it's
No,
a
yeah.
fun game.
Yeah.
You know what game I thought was really cool that I never really played, but Skydog played a lot. Shout out Skylar. PUBG.
Yep.
PUBG was
was
nice. That was like the first time I ever saw like a battle royale
Yeah.
type deal, which was tight. Like, because we just play Call of Duty, right? You got a map, whatever. You go in there, you got your gun show ready. And he was playing PUBG, and he like parachuted
Dropped
in,
in.
like gotta
Had to
find
find
shit.
shit,
I'm
yeah.
like, dude, this is cool as a fuck.
And they still have that shit now, but again, it's just everyone's just an animal.
Yeah, not fun. That's why I stick to my sports games.
Yeah.
Speaking of sports games, not mentioned in the top 3, but back in the I think it was like 2003 PGA Tour, Tiger Woods.
Dude, I don't know how I see all these games. I forget about them.
There's so many that we have played probably in our lifetime that we don't remember.
What was it? Tiger Woods video game. What was the actual name of it though?
I think it was just PGA Tour 2003.
Tiger Woods PGA Tour.
Yeah. Yeah, but like looking like what's the craziest shit is like I know we're getting old because like back then it was like this shit looks like we're actually playing golf, and then now it's like you get like the new the 2K23 PGA Tour, and it's like holy shit, that's fucking Tiger Woods. And like you look at the old graphics and it's just like blocky
pixels.
Like,
yeah,
I'm like, dude.
I remember in that game, I used to have to hold the controller a certain way. So you like on the right analog stick to go on your backswing. I'd hold it like this, go in your backswing, then you can hit like L1 a bunch of times to
boost
it up, and then
dude.
go forward. And when you hit it right, it goes
110%. That was so fun. And then after that, you could get the spin on it. You got to attach it for the spin, sucking balls back like 10 foot. That was a fun game.
Also, that is fire soundtrack. The intro was the DMX party up in here,
Yeah.
up in here, up in here.
That soundtrack was fucking great.
I remember they had like they do like Madden, like not what am I looking for? Not side quests, like mini games.
Yeah.
They had like
You challenge people.
and Tiger Woods had like a course, but like just like a almost like arcade looking thing, but each spot like a different like targets and stuff you can try to hit and get points and stuff.
Dude, like the mini games back then, even in like Madden and all that. Like, okay, so we're just gonna keep going. Madden 07, the one with I think check 07. I think Sean Alexander was on the cover.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, those mini games and those mini games were around not just for 07, but I remember this one specifically. Like you go to mini camp and you can do like the Russian attack, and you got like a fullback and a running back, and you got like a D lineman and a linebacker.
And they had like some cones and stuff too.
The dummies.
Yeah,
You just had to like juke them out.
I like the
that
one where
was good
the
days.
quarterback's in the pocket and there's tennis balls coming at you.
Yeah, you got to dodge them.
And the field goal kickers, we put you different spots, and the field goal post had like different rings of like perfect more points. And
Yeah,
shit.
those mini games were fun as hell, dude. Super fun.
Speaking of the new NCAA football coming out, I'm excited to see what they do about the
Road to Glory.
Road to Glory.
Dude,
that
was my favorite shit.
I hope they have points like,
Transfer portal.
I'm going way darker. Like this girl wants to talk to you. It's like, do you want to pursue this, or do you want to maybe take the chance and get like sexual assault allegations?
I don't think they'll do that.
They should.
It's rated E for everyone.
Everyone in college has that problem. But yeah, I want to see like,
dude. Okay, go ahead.
I'm not gonna go deeper into that, but just like I want to see like how they do like school stuff. Because remember in the other ones, like to increase like your intelligence, you can actually like take like
Tests,
trivia question
study,
tests and stuff.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
I have a mastermind plan that I think would be probably the end all be all for like video games, like a GTA type game, RPG game, where you create a character, but like you're in GTA and you're whipping your cars and you're driving, you're going wherever in the city, but like you can pull up to like a football stadium and you walk in and like it turns into NCAA. Like you walk into a stadium, you get dressed and you go play football.
Yeah.
Or when you leave and you drive to like a basketball arena and you go in and it turns into
2K.
Or like go play golf, Tiger Woods, and like there's all kind of shit. You can listen to Army turns into Call of Duty. Like just all in one game. Yeah, like a real world. That's like a simulation. Like it's like
that's what we're in right now.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's
someone's
like,
playing us right now.
Exactly.
So do you think? No, I'm just
you could just have a podcast with your buddy.
Yeah. Love that shit, bro.
That would be I would like that if that game comes out. That's when you see the people who like on Wally when they're like in the chairs and like fucking.
Never saw Wally. I know. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I've never seen the account. So
yeah. I mean, that's Wally's big. More people have seen Wally than account, but
Wally's good. It's a good kids movie, and good enough kids movie to like keep the attention of an adult.
Yeah.
But there's like these like 800-pound people just in like floating
Living
chairs,
alternate
floating chairs.
virtual reality life.
Yeah, they like have these screens that come over their heads, and they just like relive their old memories.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. What's some other games, man? Not necessarily a video game, but shout out Snake on the phones, the old school
Oh,
phones.
old Snake, yeah.
Dude, Snake was legit. You get like the longest fuck, and you can't even turn it
Nope.
anymore. That was fun. Super fun. Shout out Flappy Bird.
Flappy Bird,
R.I.P.
What was the one? Like Paper Toss.
Paper
Paper
Toss
Toss,
was
yeah.
super nice too. 75 miles per hour
Yeah.
wind. Bang. Yeah, dude. It's crazy because like you don't think about none of this shit until you just start
Talking
going
about
into
it. Yeah.
Another PS2 game that I played was Spyro.
That's one with the dragon.
Yeah,
that
you
was
just
good.
like it was like an RPG game like with a dragon, and you just like hopped around, flew around, had some quests.
I'm trying to think of the. It's not Jack and Link, not beef jerky. Fuck. There's one like PS2. It was like an RPG type game.
Is it Zelda?
No, he had like long blonde hair though.
You sure it wasn't Zelda?
It wasn't Zelda.
Zelda was nice as fuck
Zelda
too.
was. It was-
Animal Crossing? You ever play Animal Crossing?
Yes.
Dude, that was fun.
It's not Ratchet and Clank, I don't think. Oh, yeah. No. Not Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet and Clank was good too.
Oh, bruh. I'm just having a flood of old games coming in right now. Sly Cooper. Sly Cooper. That shit was fun.
Fire.
Dude, that was one of the funnest games. Also,
Yep.
shout out Baron. I'm going to shout out Baron just overall right
Overall.
now because we played so many video games together
Mhm.
when we were young. Like, he would sleep over at my house for like 3 days, and we'd just play video games the whole time. And then I would go to his house for like 3 days, and we'd just play video games the whole time. And that shit was fun.
I'm not going to be able to find that game, but
Look up Army of Two.
I did.
You did?
Mm.
I want to get it and play it. Not an old game, but I just bought this game recently. Assassin's Creed Valhalla on the Vikings theme. I was feeling inspired. I put a shit ton of hours in it so far. Within the first like 5 days, I probably played like 24 hours. Not straight, but
Do you remember this game? This is Jack and Daxter.
Jack and Daxter. Yes, it's his. You had to like pick locks and shit.
Yeah, this guy.
Yes,
That I remember
that
getting
was
that
an
game
awesome game, dude.
like Christmas one year, and like had a bunch of family and friends over, and I got that game. I just remember we sat down in front of TV and just played it. That was
That game reminds me of Sly Cooper, like
mm-hmm.
same type of deal.
Yeah.
But you could kind of customize your guy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, that game was so
Fire.
fun. You like flew the spaceships.
Mm-hmm.
I say spaceships; they're like flying cars, really.
No, yeah. We go around like different bosses in the world and stuff. And it was
Oh, bruh, that was a fun game. Damn, what happened? They don't
what
make
happened to
games.
video games then?
They don't make games like
What's
that
the,
anymore, dude.
What's the one where you're like an orange like animal and you're running through and like he can spin to break up boxes? You pick up like apples.
Is that Crash?
Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
That was, I think that's it. Let me see. Images.
Emily likes Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, Crash Bandicoot. Yeah,
Yeah.
that game was fire too.
Yeah, dude. I remember playing Animal Crossing. The best part to me was like you could just go fishing. Like,
That's like the games now that have like a farming simulator.
yeah.
Where you just get in a tractor and like just go down lines and do your crops
You
and
have
shit.
your crops. Like, fuck it, dude. Like, if you got the time to do that
Yeah.
nowadays.
Shout out you. That's.
Yeah.
But like I said, they don't like make games like this anymore.
No. All the games nowadays are just like,
They try to like be too much.
Like, because the graphics are so good, they try to make it like a movie.
Yeah.
Like the story mode's like 50% cutscenes.
Cinematics, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, I just want to play.
I just want to run around, like pick up stuff and have a good
Trying to
soundtrack.
get to the next
Yeah,
level, yeah. Yeah, dude, that's the good old days. We'll have to go find some of these on the
Yeah.
Xbox. And
I will say, cut this part out, but I've mentioned before like how in the last couple of years I haven't been as much into playing video games. Been like watching like YouTube and streamer guys.
yeah,
One game that if I ever like get into video game streaming, which is something I want to do, tangent. Carl and I talked about this when we were in St. John on our aunt and uncle's balcony, and we're drinking. Oh, what are they called? It's like
you have the shirt. Is it the shirt you're talking about?
yeah, Cool Outs.
Cool out.
It's like a CBD seltzer. We're sitting there just like in the best like homeostasis, just like super happy.
Yeah.
And we're talking about Carl's like, you should do that, because I was showing her like just clips of people I watch, and she's like, they're not even that funny. I'm like, yeah, but the dude's like a multi-millionaire. She's like, if he can do that, you can do that. I was like,
why not, dude?
bet. But one of the games is you might have heard of it, Elden Ring.
I've heard of that.
That's like a big
So
RPG.
not to cut you off,
Mm-hmm.
I was looking when I was doing some research about Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I was just like searching like best Xbox games, and Elden Ring was on all the lists. Shout out Blaze Rouillet. I think he has played that game a lot. I remember hearing him talk about it. So it's probably a fire ass game. I don't know what the plot line is or anything.
It's in like a separate universe, not making sense, but like
Okay.
it's like kind of medieval-ish, but more like magical,
Yeah.
I guess you could say. But it's part of like the Dark Souls video game series,
Okay.
which are notorious for being like the hardest video games.
Okay.
And this, it's tough.
Tough.
Yeah. But it's
See, and that's probably fun as fuck. But I don't like to play video games where it's like you play a level like, or you
100
try to
times.
fight a boss like 7 times and you can't beat the motherfucker. Like, that's just not fun.
yeah. I mean,
I don't like
that
that
was the
shit.
thing about Dark. This one, it's more open world though. So like
Right.
to get to a boss you can't beat, you can go
Leave.
around and
Yeah.
upgrade your guy and then go back.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
you know,
That's how
all
Valhalla
this,
is.
yeah.
So like I got when I bought Valhalla, I got like the deluxe pack or whatever, so it gives you like arcs, different arcs. Well, somehow I guess they like you have to unlock them normally, but I have them already. So if I go around the world, like you can find the arcs that you already have, and like I found one that was like level 200. My guy's like a 68, and I didn't realize it, and like. The first half of it, you're just running around like looking for somebody, and you get there, and this like fucking underworld 7'5" fucking
Demon
animal.
god, yeah.
Yeah, and like the Lord of the Underworld
Yeah.
comes out, and I'm just like,
What the fuck am
I
I
have
saying?
like a fucking axe and a shield, and this guy's got like a Triton, like
Yeah.
a 12-foot Triton, and he immediately beats the fuck out of me, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna.
I'm good.
I'm gonna not.
I'm good.
fit.
Pass. Damn. But not talking about video games. I just want to stop and
Go play.
go
with it.
play. Yeah.
I got the Xbox.
Do the outro.
Wrap her up.
Wrap her up. Wrap it up, kids.
Hey, wrap it before you tap it.
Double wrap it.
Don't do that.
No, because it'll break. I know.
Friction.
And don't ever take any of my advice. if
No,
you're-
please don't. But yeah, that's it. Wrap it up like a Christmas present.
Yeah, like I said, it's a different vibe to what we usually do, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, like I said, when we first started, it's not gonna be funny every time.
No.
It's not gonna be a certain thing every time.
Yeah, it's not gonna be viral clips the whole episode
No.
and shit like that. No.
And by now, if you're still listening, then it's obviously
You're a fan. Shout
yeah,
out you.
exactly. And if whoever didn't listen, they probably got to the video game portion and were like, all right,
shit,
turn that
Fucking
shit off.
nerds. But like we said a couple of times, but we do this for us. But I can't say enough. We appreciate y'all listening.
If you're still listening right now,
You're a real one.
yeah,
You're
shout out you.
But yeah, that was episode 6. As far as questions and stuff go, if you're watching YouTube, leave a comment. Or Spotify, leave a question or Q&A or something, and just give us feedback what y'all want to see. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Before we go, shout out Greg.
Shout out Greg. But yeah, we'll see y'all
Next week.
next week.
Yes, sir.
Peace.